Everybody has relationship advice today, but very few people are actually qualified to give it. And that's why so many people are more confused than ever when it comes to love. We're living in a time where the loudest voices are not the most knowledgeable, they're just the most visible. And if you're not careful, you will take direction from someone who has never actually walked the path you're trying to go down. About 30 years ago, with the rise of the internet, something fundamentally changed. We entered the era of information overload. Now, fast forward to today, and social media has amplified that reality to an extreme level. There is unlimited information paired with unlimited personalities, and many of those personalities present their opinions as if they are facts, as if they're truth, as if they're vetted, but they're not. And while everyone is entitled to an opinion, your life and your relationship cannot be built on someone else's opinions. It must be built on principles, structure, and proven understanding.
Here's the real problem. A person having charisma, a person being entertaining, or a person having a large following does not mean they are qualified to guide you through one of the most important areas of your life. Because intimate relationships are not surface level. They are emotional, they are psychological, and they are spiritual. And they require leadership that can handle all three. But what we're seeing today is a wave of voices that can stimulate emotion but cannot resolve it. They can go viral, but they cannot guide transformation. We call those movers, but shakers, but not movers. Real love leadership is a skill set. It requires the ability to build rapport with people quickly and authentically. It requires empathy and the ability to truly understand what someone is going through. It requires intuition to sense what is not being said. And it requires discernment to know when to challenge someone and to hold space for them. On top of that, a true love leader must have a working knowledge of relationships that goes beyond pop culture narratives. And they must understand psychology, especially when dealing with deep emotional patterns and behaviors. This is not something you improvise. This is something you train for. This is something you develop. And it is absolutely something you must have already embodied.
And now let's be even more specific. When we talk about Black love, we're not just talking about relationships. We're talking about people who have experienced generations of trauma. We're talking about emotional triggers that run deep. We're talking about wounds that don't always show themselves on the surface, but show up in communication, trust, vulnerability, conflict. And that means the person guiding the process must be equipped to handle those realities, not ignore them, not minimize them, not exploit them for views, but actually help people navigate them with care, precision, and responsibility. Too many people today are building platforms off of conflict. They stir up emotions, they pit men against women, they create division, and when things go left, which is inevitable, what do they say? This is just entertainment. Go seek a professional, but the damage is already done. People are left more confused, more triggered, more disconnected. That is not leadership. That's irresponsibility.
If you are serious about transforming your relationship, you have to stop following noise and start following qualified leadership who have achieved what you want to achieve. You deserve clarity, structure, guidance that actually works. If that's what you're ready for, we invite you to book a consultation and let's begin to transform in the right way. We look forward to serving you, and until that time, as always, we greet you in the universal words of the art and science of Black love culture and say,
Nyakoma.
Nyakoma.